She sat up in bed and listened, barely making out the faint words from downstairs. She cracked her door and listened carefully. "If you know where they are, me and my boys can take care of it quite quickly, ma'am." The man's voice was high and obsequious. Slipping out of her room, Arabella crept down the hall to the top of the stairs. She saw the front door open and her mother, Caroline, speaking to a man at the threshold. He looked plain enough, holding his hat by his side. "Of course," her mother replied. "I can write that down for you. We know exactly where they are." Unnoticed, Arabella hunched between the railings of the stairs, straining to listen. "As regards to the rate," the man with the hat paused for a moment and continued in his distinct southern drawl, "I realize you're in the middle of a troubling time, ma'am. I must admit I feel rude discussing money at a time like this." "It has been more than a troubling night for all of us," Caroline responded, "but please go ahead." "In that case, most of our clients do pay half up front." Her mother looked at the man with the hat, waiting. After a moment, he leaned forward and said something more into her ear. Her mother nodded. "Please wait here." Her mother gestured inside the door. The man with the hat stepped into the foyer as Caroline turned and walked down the hall and into Abbott's study. A woman emerged from the front parlor with bloodied bandages in her hand, her canary yellow dress marred with red stains. She gave the man with the hat a minimal nod before she hurried back toward the kitchen, shaking her head in disbelief along the way. In her haste, she left the door to the front parlor slightly ajar.